Okay, so today I am going to be teaching you how to make my homemade flaxseed gel recipe. I wanted to start off by saying that no two flax seeds are the same. So I have both the golden flaxseed and the brown flaxseed. The difference between the two is that golden flaxseed has a little more protein than the brown, but the brown has a higher amount of amino acids. Both have amino acids and like linolene compounds that help in hair growth, overall health of the hair. Of course, the golden flaxseed will probably help with defining curl more because of the protein, but they're both really good. So when I make my my flaxseed gel, I typically use about half and half, so both. So let's get started. Okay, so I have a 2-cup measure. I already have 2 cups in there, so I'm putting in a total of 4 cups of water. And then I have 1/3 cup of my flaxseed, half brown, half golden flaxseed. So I put that in there. And now I'm going to heat the water up to get the water simmering. All right, so I like to turn up the heat to really high at first to get the water really hot. And I'm going to be stirring the seeds constantly while I'm watching for simmering happening around the pot, and then I will tell you what I'm going to do next. Okay, so I'm just going to be constantly stirring the flax seeds. You'll notice that they all start to kind of float and swirl together, and that is a good sign. That means the gel is starting to be produced from the seed. But I'm not going to stop stirring it because it is on a really high heat, and I'm just waiting for that simmering to happen around the edges of the pot. Okay, so you'll notice that it's starting to simmer, those bubbles around the edge of the pot, and also the flaxseed is basically floating on the top of the water. So that's my cue now to turn down the heat to like a medium high, and I'm going to set my timer for 6 minutes. All right, so you'll notice that it's still boiling. There's like a rolling boiling happening. So you don't want to let up on your stirring. I'm stirring constantly so that the seeds don't stick. But you'll notice that the seeds are mostly floating. There's also this egg white cloud-like consistency that's happening on the top of the water. And those are all really important attributes to watch for when you're making this recipe. I'm just going to wait until the 6 minutes are up, and then I'm going to right away strain the liquid into a container, and I will show you that. Okay, so this next part has to happen pretty quickly. What I have here is my container and a strainer, and and I'm going to pour this hot liquid carefully over my strainer so that it catches the flax seeds and only allows the gel to seep down below. If you wait too long, the flaxseed gel begins to harden, making it more difficult to go through the strainer. So I'm going to need both hands to do this, therefore I will let you see when it is done. Now, while the gel is still hot, I'm going to be adding 2 different types of protein. I'm adding gelatin and collagen. It's important if you ever use collagen, both to ingest or on your hair, that you get collagen peptides. those are more easily absorbed by your body and by the hair. So I'm going to do 1 teaspoon of gelatin, and I sprinkle it over the top, and 1 teaspoon of collagen. And it's going to be chunky at first when you stir it. Don't worry. Part of the reason why we do it while it's hot is because it starts to break down in the mixture. It helps to, you know, smash it too, but you want to try and get that mixed up. So I'll show you once that is done. All right, so here I have my finished product of the flaxseed gel. The protein has been dissolved and absorbed into the gel, so it's ready to go. You'll notice that it now has that very gel-like consistency. I mean, I think this is a perfect recipe. I love it. And then these are the essential oils that I add last. You could do it like when you do the protein, when the gel is still hot, but I just prefer to do it after. I don't want to like burn off the oil is really my deal for waiting. But these are the oils that I choose to use every time. Turmeric, melaleuca, lavender, and rosemary. This is because all of these essential oils I've read have been great for to encourage hair growth and nourish the roots. Lavender is really conditioning, helps control dandruff, as well as melaleuca. And then turmeric, actually, surprisingly to me, was another one that was great for hair. Turmeric is awesome. Just, I ingest it too. It's like the Ashley Graham of essential oils, in my opinion. It is amazing. So I prefer these 2 scents, lavender and rosemary, the most. These are not bad. I just prefer these 2. So typically I'll do like 1 drop each of the turmeric and melaleuca and a couple drops of lavender and rosemary, and then just stir it up and it's good to go. You'll want to keep this flaxseed gel in the fridge, so I just put a lid on that and then keep it in the fridge until I'm ready to use it.